I'm here today to take you on a tour of Jamie and my new apartment. It's a rather lengthy tour because it's a rather lengthy apartment, so sit tight and we'll get going. This is what in some circles is known as the main entryway. As you can see, we have ample locks. This one controls a deadbolt. This one controls another deadbolt. And this one is a funky, twisty lock with various options for lockiness. Partially open, closed, locked. Table in the main entryway. Boots and a mat. Coat rack. And all the amenities. But we can't just linger in the main entryway. Or can we? Moving on. We have a living room. Fireplace. Faux fireplace, actually. But real books on top. Guitar. Shelves. Media tower. And a television set strategically placed between the two windows so as not to reflect glare. One thing that we've very early on realized about this apartment were the massive amounts of squeaks that we found in all of the ancient floorboards. This apartment, being from 1911, isn't nearly the paragon of apartmentiness that it used to be. However, we were able, with the help of my dear father, to locate a product called Squeak No More, created by Patrick O'Berry of O'Berry Enterprises. Now, Squeak No More is designed to prevent the floorboards from squeaking quite as much with a special screw. However, we have not been able to make it work in our particular case. Well, I bet by now we're getting quite hungry. Kitchen! Largely considered the lifeblood of the apartment and its inhabitants, the apartment hunters. This tiny kitchen is undergoing massive organization to accommodate for its total lack of drawer and cabinet space. Yet through it all, this defective, congested, paltry, two-chambered hummingbird of heart of a kitchen was able to crank out upwards of 3 meals a day. It's important to note that in its smaller chamber, a welcome surprise awaits weary hunters. A blood and soil removal system. Stockpiles of grains from the harvest. Prayers and incantations used during meal preparation. This one specifically is purported to hold some magic powers. Moving on, though, we've got lots more to see. Now the apartment hunters spent much time in their private baths. This one actually had 3 chambers, a smaller one, a medium-sized one for waste removal, and a larger one, which we recently excavated and found remnants of another species in. This shelf unit housed ceremonial cloths. The next room is where master apartment hunters slept. It was known as the bedroom. Guardian of the bed. Vehicles for getting around the facility. And a high altar. I hope you're enjoying our journey as much as this little guy is. Move along. Fen. Back here is the back office. Way in back. Jamie's got her desk all set up. Mine still needs some work though. And my laundry. Now this closet was designed by somebody with a very small IQ. Perhaps one of the lesser apartment hunters. More ceremonial garments. This is the stuff of legends. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our little tour as much as I've enjoyed giving it. Hopefully you've learned a little bit too about the apartment hunters, their lifestyle, diet, aspirations. This one's for the road. Happy hunting!